Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Gen 4 Pokemon that were missing in Sword and Shield that I'm pretty excited to see make a return in the Gen 4 remakes. Now, technically speaking, since the game will have the first 493 Pokemon, there's actually a lot more than just Gen 4 Pokemon missing, but we're going to keep it Sinnoh-themed today. So yeah, just a fun little video for the release of Pokemon BDSP, going over my top 5 picks for incoming Gen 4 Pokemon. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so coming in at number 5 is our boy Honch Crow, a dark flying type Pokemon, also known as the official mascot of the UNA, or more commonly referred to as the United Neckbeard Association. This mysterious bird rocking a fedora caught my attention way back in the Diamond and Pearl anime, where Paul, one of the best Pokemon rivals to date, used it on his team. The only thing Honch Crow is missing at this point is a katana to complete his set. But I honestly really liked a lot of Paul's Pokemon. Pokemon like Magmortar and Electivire were already available in this generation, but Honch Crow is still a pretty sick one. There's just something about expanding on older Pokemon designs and the way that Gen 4 does it for the most part that I really enjoy. Murkrow and a lot of other Gen 2 Pokemon felt very incomplete, so Pokemon like Honch Crow really helped with this. Next up, we got Staraptor, probably a very common choice for people, and for good reason. Staraptor was the first early route bird that actually felt useful. No offense to Pidgeot, Noctowl, and Swellow, but their lack of coverage to deal with rock types really held them back, especially at the time of Pokemon's debut. Whereas Staraptor has a really good moveset in my opinion, bolstering moves like Brave Bird in close combat, which, to be fair, didn't exist until this generation, but nevertheless, make it really useful and a downright powerhouse. Let's not forget its hidden ability, which gives its recoil moves like Brave Bird even more power, which is definitely nice. Its regular ability Intimidate is also really good in game, so it's honestly a solid pick all around and very easy to find. A fun Pokemon overall. Now, Glyscor is a friggin' beast, whether it be its competitive capabilities utilizing Toxic Stall or its thick design. Glyscor is just sick. This is an extremely biased take, but I especially love Glyscor because I used it on my OU team back in Gen 6. It's been so long that I can't remember the set completely, but I know you'd run the Toxic Orb with the Poison Heal ability, which heals Glyscor whilst poison, if that wasn't self-explanatory, and just stall like crazy. You could run Toxic, Substitute, Protect, and just stuff like that just to rack up the stall damage. You know, now that I'm looking back at this list as I'm vocalizing this video, I'm starting to realize a huge trend between the Diamond and Pearl anime featured Pokemon and my personal favorites, and I'm pretty sure that's actually why I enjoyed watching it so much back in the day. I was someone who played the games first, so I'm sure having some of my favorite designs lined up definitely made it more interesting for me. Speaking of which, Yanmega is a Pokemon that I think really had wasted potential with regards to its typing. The bug-flying combination is heavily overdone and not a great typing in general, especially where Stealth Rock are concerned, and Yanmega has a lot going for it that could have justified a much cooler and unique bug dragon typing. Now, firstly, it's a dragonfly, get it, dragon, but more importantly, Yanmega is almost supposed to be like a primal evolution to Yanma in a way, since it needs to learn ancient power in order to evolve it. There is precedent for prehistoric Pokemon and the dragon type when you take a look at Tyrantrum, who's literally just a T-Rex, but rocks that typing, so I think they could definitely justify making Yanmega that type. But other than that, I remember seeing it on Cerebi even before I knew what it was, and the second I saw this thing, I knew I needed it. The darker colors and more menacing look to it originally gave me those Digimon vibes as a kid. There's probably a relationship between the fact that I really like the Tentomon line and this thing, so there's also that. And finally, sitting at number 1 is Infernape, the final evolution of the Firestarter. You'd think Infernape would get widely criticized for its typing, but don't worry, we weren't quite there yet, and Emboar was there to take the brunt of the fandom's wrath. That said, despite the fact that we saw 3 firefighting combos in a row, the typing itself is actually really cool and leaves a lot up for creative liberties when coming up with a design. The fighting type in general is something that I've always loved and learned to appreciate even more in my teen years when starting and eventually mastering certain forms of martial arts, and with Infernape here, it sort of embodies all of that while also being a solid design. It's a real shame that Megas aren't coming back because I feel like a Mega Infernape would have been such a badass design-wise and could have featured the Jingu Bang or the staff commonly attributed to Sun Wukong, which would have made it even cooler. This is another heavily biased take, but Watching the original Dragon Ball series, which Goku was inspired by Sun Wukong, really made me appreciate Infernape even more. This is because I'm one of those weirdos who watch Dragon Ball in college, not actually growing up like everyone else. But on top of all this, it basically gets a Super Saiyan transformation in Diamond and Pearl because of its Blaze ability. What's hilarious is that Ash owns a Torterra and Dawn owns a Piplup, both of which have equivalents to this ability for their typing, but they don't get the same love. But I will say it's all justified because Infernape is dope. And there you have it, guys. Those are my 5 most anticipated Pokemon to be returning to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I definitely have a lot of mixed feelings towards this game, and I'm going to express more of this through a review once I play fully through it. But at least from what I've seen via the various leaks and stuff, I will say that I really wish this remake would have gotten the Heart Gold Soul Silver or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire treatment. I'm not sure when, but I do have a more critical video planned in the near future. But until then, I'm going to try to enjoy these games for what they are, and I'll see how that pans out tomorrow. If you did enjoy the video and are a Pokemon fan or looking for something a little different, definitely subscribe to the channel because we cover all things monster taming. You can also check out my Twitter and Discord. All links will be in the description. Until next time, peace.